The Team Break Tuesdays. We've got a case break for you tonight, and we're about ready to get started. Let me just go ahead and get some things moved around. I know sometimes YouTube gives you an ad that's not skippable, and you have to sit there for like 20 seconds and watch it, so let those people that are stuck in the ads get them in here and let them in. But let's go ahead and get into this. We'll move the lighting around and all that good stuff. So today we have Bowman Chrome. The boxes you see on camera, we're going to be busting those open. And we also have a mixer round as well, which I'm pretty excited about. This mixer round has some nice boxes that I'm very interested in opening up, including, for the very first time in a long time, one of the boxes is a big league box from 2024. I don't think we've opened any of those forever. I think maybe since they first came out, we were chasing after the Jabs family influencer cards. We'll be looking at that. And I'm also just going to put out a call to everyone on Patreon and just let them all know that we're live right now, because I always do that. And I forgot to put that out there so that they can, have the updated list. I always like to, when we go live, I like to put the list updated to the very minute once we go live, so that people can verify that their spots are accounted for. And then they can also see, what spots are left available. In this round, our Bowman Chrome round is completely sold out. And it even actually started to overflow a little bit. So I added another round that we can maybe fill tonight. If it doesn't fill tonight, then it will go next week, hopefully. And we also have a mixer round, which is picking up some steam. We're going to do both of those tonight. I'll show you what's in the mixer round right now, if you're interested. Also, we're giving away these. All these cards that were pulled in the awesome box, we're giving these away tonight. So you got to be here to win it. So if I call your name and you're not in the chat, you're just out of luck. We'll just go on to the next person. I'm not going to hunt anybody down. If you're here and hanging out with us, you should be rewarded, hopefully with some good pulls, some good discussion about cards or baseball, and maybe get a couple of those awesome box cards. But here's what we have for the Bowman Chrome. It's all sold out. It's 4 hobby boxes. We're going to start with that. And for the mixer round, let me show you the boxes that are in play in the mixer round, in case you're interested. There are just 9 spots left in mixer 4. So here's the spots left. I'll just put this little number thing here. Sophia's borrowing my whiteboard because she's got a test tomorrow and she's practicing. Right now, a balance sheet on there, so we'll just use that. But here's the boxes we have. We have in this mixer round, and we'll get to busting that Chrome in just a minute. We've got a Chrome Platinum Anniversary box right here. We've got a jumbo box. Looking for the 1-of-1 patch. Maybe it's finally going to be in there. I've probably opened like 20 cases to 25 cases of that overall since December, and I've never found one. Maybe tonight's the night. So we've got a hobby jumbo and a hobby box of Platinum Anniversary. We have the hobby box of Big League, looking for the Jabs family influencer card. There's Chris, who actually found the influencer card first here on the channel. Got $1,000 because of it. He says he's coming back to the channel this week. That's awesome, man. We'll be glad to have you back. We've got a 2024 Bowman box in here as well. This is for the mixer. We've got another good one here. I love this box. This is actually the last box I have of this. I was looking around. I was like, where's my Bowman's Best boxes? I wanted to do some on Whatnot. I couldn't find them. This is the last one I have. A Bowman's Best Master box is in that mixer round as well. So definitely some great stuff, and there's more. There's an Archive Signature Series box in there. There's an HTA Breakers Delight box in there. There's another Signature Series box in there. There's a Topps Chrome Black box in there from 2021, which has a really high percentage of Hall of Famers relative to the crappy hits that you see in 2023. And there's a hobby box of Russ in there from last year. These boxes are, I don't know why, but they're super expensive on eBay. I feel like I haven't looked in a little while, but I feel like when I looked, I was like, holy crap, I had sticker shock. I think they were like well over $200 a box for one of those. So it is a really nice, I think, round for this mixer. They're all hobby boxes. The Bowman box is a retail box, but it's a whole bunch of cards in there. And otherwise, 9 out of 10 of the boxes are, I think, really nice. The worst box is that big old Bowman box. So that mixer is up for grabs if you want to grab any spots in that. Like I said, there's only 9 spots left, and it's going to go tonight regardless. So if it doesn't sell, guess what? I'm taking the rest of the spots in it, and we'll see if I can get lucky enough to get one of the big teams. So while you ponder if you want to grab a spot in that, we're going to get into Bowman Chrome. I realize that I don't have my box cutter in here, so I'm going to grab that and we'll get started. Is it working? You think it's gonna work? I think so. Sophia's hot steaming the couch right now. We bought a steamer because our dog Ziggy likes to freaking pee everywhere, including on the couch. Little tiny dog. And you know, when he does, we clean it up. We hit it with the spray. And but you know, she's really deep cleaning it now, which is fantastic. All right, let's go ahead and get into these. Right now, we're going to bring up the randomizer here, random.org, and get you all your teams. So random.org. Sorry for the little bit of a later start tonight, but we had a date night, so we were out. We went to Texas Roadhouse, and does anyone play the Texas Roadhouse birthday game? The birthday game is you count how many times they freaking sing the happy birthday song to random people while you're there. And I think it was either 4 or 5. Was it 4 or 5 times we heard the birthday song, Sophia?
It was 4.
4 times. And it was like all like pretty close together. They man, they I don't know if they like that like doing that or not. I don't know if I would like going out there and singing it. But yeah, 4 times. And it was probably like 4 times within the span of 20 minutes. It was like every 5 minutes. I was like, this is getting a little bit crazy. But anyway, here we go. We're going to take all the names, which you can see over here on this list. We're going to take all these names. We're going to copy them. We're going to paste them into the randomizer. Do you like the sirloin? This might not be a popular opinion, but I don't really like steak at all. So I had the barbecue grilled chicken. I don't know why. I just never liked steak. Even as a kid, I just don't like the texture of it. Mike Perry says the birthday song answer for Texas Roadhouse is too many times, always. Yeah, it's definitely true. They sing that song nonstop. They should make that could be a pretty funny SNL skit. Like they're just like nice family sit down to dinner, and then they just keep getting interrupted like literally every 30 seconds with the birthday song, something nearby. I actually felt there because it was so often. It was like 4 times within the span of less than 20 minutes. I was like, this feels like a skit. So we got all those names. We're copying them. We're going to paste them over here in the same order. And now we'll get you your assignments. And good luck to everybody in this round of Bowman Chrome. Let's zoom in. We've got Camille with the Arizona Diamondbacks. You're looking for Adriel Radney. New prospect there. Atlanta Braves are a big one in Bowman Chrome. It's going to be Kiernan. And you're looking for a Jose Perdomo, which Chris is familiar with him. I think didn't you pull? It was either you or Justin Collins that pulled his big auto on Friday. John A. Robinson's got to be happy with the Orioles because, you know, they've got Jackson Holliday on the roster. Greg's got the Boston Red Sox. Camille has the Cubs. Greg Klein has the Cincinnati Reds. And Ellie De La Cruz. Joseph Welch has the Guardians and also the Rockies. Greg gets the White Sox. Colin gets the Tigers. We've got J.R. Reynolds with Houston. We got Bob Doris with Kansas City. We've got J.R. Reynolds with the Angels. Camille gets the Dodgers. Michael gets the Marlins. Colby gets the Milwaukee Brewers. John A. Robinson gets the Minnesota Twins. Colin gets the Mets. We've got Hayden with the Yankees. Austin gets the Oakland A's. Robert gets the Phillies. Jonathan with the Pirates. J.R. Reynolds has the San Diego Padres. James Beckemeyer has the Seattle Mariners. Hayden has San Francisco. Camille with St. Louis. Travis has Tampa Bay, Troy with Texas, Austin with Toronto, and is it Jana and Amanda? You have the Washington Nationals. So good luck. Dylan Cruz is what you'd be looking for. Maybe find one of his autos would be pretty sick. We'll be giving these away also in just a little while. So if you're in here to look after, try to get one of these, we'll have those. It's not a long live stream. I'm not going to make you stay up till like 1 a.m. or whatever. But the Bowman Chrome round won't take me that long at all. There's 4 master boxes, and there's only about 60 cards in this. Ross says, can you put up how many spots are in the other round of Bowman Chrome? There is 26 spots. Once it gets close, Ross, I'll put them up there. Greg wants to get some fire. I hope we can get some fire too here. Let's see what we can do. And then we got the mixer right after this, which will actually be probably a much longer break. There's a lot more cards in the mixer break. 10 boxes instead of 4. Let's see what we've got. Mixer number 4 coming up. I should take that off the screen. That's how many spots left. I don't want you to think this is the mixer. I call it BC1 this round, Bowman Chrome 1. So good luck to everybody in this round. There's the Hawks. What's up, man? Hope everyone's having a very pleasant day today. White Sox Tom says the Orioles are falling apart. Chris says, any pick your team for Bowman Chrome? No. Don't pick your teams for Bowman Chrome. You pick your team just... We might do it again for update when that comes out. But sometimes it takes a while because it's really tough to find folks to take the Marlins and Rockies and so on, stuff like that. James says, I'm working at Target. And every time I walk by the baseball cards and I smile. I would be looking at the baseball cards every single time too. I would probably look at it when I went in, look at it on my lunch, look at it on the way out to make sure, you know, they didn't stalk. Oakley says, did you ever locate the $51 box? Yes, I saw that you corrected your address. So nice. You got the September box, got a couple extra cards. There's Jackson Holiday. Yeah, I've got it back. It has a return to sender sticker on it. I will send that back to you. Carlos Sanchez is the auto. So the Marlins are going to get the very first hit. It's going to Michael F. So, Michael, congratulations. A number to 299 speckle is not too shabby. We got Victor Hurtado from the Nationals out of 99 for Jana and Amanda. There's the Almoto rookie card. We'll get that one sleeved up. Walker Jenkins. I got a Kerstad. Jeremy Siriaka, number to 99, which I think was the first autograph I ever pulled out of this release during the preview video. So another Siriaco hit. That one goes to the Rockies, which is Joseph Welch. So a first position player. Did you pre-order update today? No, I didn't. Ross, why didn't you tell me? Nobody let me know. How did I miss that? Don't tell me. Are they all sold out? Did I miss it? Is it gone? Wow, it's expensive. Pre-order prices I thought were a little lower than this. Nothing is sold out. Do I drag my feet on this and hope the prices go down? So the prices they have is $88 for a hobby box, which I feel like last year the pre-order was $79, and the hobby jumbo are $195, and I feel like last year they're like $169 or maybe $179. So it definitely seems like they're a little higher. I don't know. Kyle says, I kept trying to pre-order update and it kept telling me I need to select a freaking product option. They have a hobby box and blaster quote-unquote deal. You think I should drag my feet? Who's left in that? It's just, I'm trying to think who's left in the checklist. It's Ethan Salas. There's Heriberto Rincon to $4.99. Is it just Skeens that's powering that checklist? I'm trying to think if there's any other good rookies that appeared in the big leagues. You're going to have Jackson Merrill in there. Okay, so I guess, you know what, there is a decent checklist because what they kind of sneakily did was they gave you a little taste of Jackson Holiday and Jackson Merrill and Wyatt Langford in Series 2 by putting short prints in there. They gave you a little taste, but their actual base rookies are going to be an update. So actually, it's not going to be a bad checklist. There's Junior Caminero. You have Jackson Holiday, Jackson Merrill, Paul Skeens, and Wyatt Langford powering that set. Ben Rice, when was his MLB debut? Because if he came up after June 6th, he's probably not going to be in there. You know what? He's not in there, I don't think. Because if I remember, his Topps Now card said call up on it, didn't it? Here's the little clue. If it says rookie card logo on his Topps Now card, he's going to be an update. If not, well, then you're going to have to wait till 2025. Here we go with this next one. Yeah, you'll see all the debut cards from all the top rookies in there. Hey, Lippin Bass is here. Says, what's up, Jabs and Jabberites? Hope all is well and you pull some fire tonight. Been busy with work and fishing, and I hop in whenever I can. Well, good to see you in here tonight, man. Hope the fishing's been good. The Hawk says, I didn't see Skeens in the auto checklist. What's up with that? Which, by the way, reminds me of the very popular Saturday Night Live sketch. What's up with that? I showed Sophia that. She had never seen it before. And had her humming that song for the next day. Kenan Thompson, the What's Up With That sketch. Chrome Sapphire is coming on Friday. She's actually humming it right now. I'm trying to listen in. Here's the next one. Sapphire with a 700 card checklist. Jeez. That does feel like it. I thought it was like a 300 card checklist. What do? Just take every single card from Series 1 and Series 2 and make it Sapphire? Oh boy, we've got something here. There is a redemption card. It is gonna be a mystery redemption. Who could this be? A mystery redemption green parallel. These mystery redemption cards are usually pretty nice. I remember pulling these before back in 2019. They had some mystery redemptions. They ended up being Vladdy Jr. and Eloy Jimenez at the time. Ross says that's going to be Paul Skeens. Holy cow. How do we figure out who gets this? It's Paul Skeens? Paul Skeens on this one. Mystery redemption green parallel. That's the news in the chat right now. Ross says it's Paul Skeens. What do? Do I just keep it and then wait? Do I send it in? Ross is just guessing. Who is this? Well, I don't know how to determine this one, except there's two ways we can do this, folks, with this card. We can either random it off amongst all 30 people in the break, or I could keep it and send it in and then wait like a month. And when it comes back, we see who it is. And then I send it. What do you guys think we should do? You want me to send it in? Or I could random it off? I will, you know what? Most of you here are in this break. I'm going to put up for a poll. We like democracy. What should we do with the mystery redemption? Again, there's only two ways to go about this. Number one, random it off to the 30 participants in this break. Which participants doesn't fit. So let's put in break, okay? Or send it in and then ship to whoever is on. I don't have enough characters. Send it in and then ship. How about that? So there we go. There's your poll. Just trying to think out loud. I think it's going to be Paul Skeens, but I can't guarantee it. It could be Wyatt Langford. It could be Jackson Merrill. So whatever you guys think we should do with this, either way, it's going to end up to someone in this break. I don't think the mystery redemptions take all that long. If I remember, the Vladdy was a pretty quick turnaround. It could be Gunnar Henderson. I don't know who it could be. We're letting the chat discuss this right now. Green is to 99, so it's going to be a big, big pool right here for sure. I hate mystery redemptions for sure. But Chris says they're usually fast. All right, so this card, I will keep you up to date on it. And it's going to go to someone in the break, but it would be, I think that's the way we'll do it. Those are the two ways, and most people think that we should send it in so the rightful owner gets it, 66%. So this card, we will not know who's going to get it. I will keep you up to date with polls about it. or not pulls, but little snippets. So basically what I do, if you're not unfamiliar with how this all works, this is how the redemption process works. It says at the time of insertion, they didn't have the card ready. So basically what we're going to do is there's a code. We're going to go to tops.com and we're going to, it says allow 15 weeks. So we could be waiting for upwards of 4 months for this. And we're going to scratch this off, put that code in, and then wait and see what comes our way of this mystery redemption. Should be pretty awesome. Oh man, I'll have to keep you guys up to date on this one and see what's going on, because this could be the Paul Skeens, and if it's to 99, we might have a $4,000 plus card, I would imagine. Paul Skeens' first auto. I guess it's not technically his first auto. I don't know. You know what? I'm confused on that. It's probably not Paul Skeens, because Paul Skeens already had autos in Bowman Draft. I have no idea why he would not be in this. I bet you it's not Skeens. There's a Curly Martha. What a nice, interesting name. Curly Martha, number /299. I like that name. I hope he makes the big leagues. That would be a really great baseball name. Skeens auto and pro debut, so it doesn't make sense. White Sox Tom says, take a screenshot of who's in this break. You know what? I'm literally gonna call this mystery redemption break and take a screenshot of it. So I have all this stuff saved forever on my computer, or at least saved on my desktop. There we go. Good suggestion right there. Here's the next box up. Make it short when it comes back. Yeah, it'll definitely be a video when it comes back, or short. I will redeem it tonight so that hopefully we can get it back ASAP. Russ says, take a picture on your phone in case this gets deleted. That's another good idea. Always a good idea to back stuff up a couple times. Usually what I do when we do a break, I have it all on spreadsheet. So usually what I do is after the break is over, I take the columns and I minimize them so that the information is still there, but I just can't see it anymore unless I absolutely had to go back and find it. I could just make all the columns bigger again. We've got George Lombard /499. Junior Caminero rookie card right there. And we've got Juan Baez for the Milwaukee Brewers. There's Walker Jenkins right there. Well, Austin, here's the thing. We don't know who it is. So why would someone in the break not want it redeemed? I don't understand that logic at all. It would just eventually expire. There's Sebastian Walcott on the shimmer. Emiliano Teodo, number /125 in there as well. Moving on to the next one. Mystery. I'm trying to think of other mystery auto redemptions that we have had. The only ones I could think of that I've pulled are the 2019 Vladdy and 2019 Eloy Jimenez when they were put in as mystery redemptions A and B. Now at that time, they didn't have any rookie cards out yet until a few months later, which makes me think whoever that mystery redemption is of is a player that does not exist yet on a card. It might be, is it Travis Bazzana? Lee literally just said the same thing. The #1 overall draft pick. He doesn't have any Bowman yet. Might be him. There's Paul Skeens. Some people were speculating it was him, but as I thought it through, it doesn't make sense to be him because he's already had autos out. Zach DeZenzo, number /150. It's a blue for the Astros, and Pablo Guerrero, a great prospect out of /499. Got Jackson Merrill in there. It is a mystery for sure. Logan says, I found a list of players or a person who doesn't play baseball. So like it could be a draft pick, could be Ohtani, Judge, Merrill, Skeens. We're just going to have to see. What I think it'll be a ball player, maybe a top prospect. That's the curse side. It's going to be a big name. That is a Gladiators of the Diamond. A really nice pull there for the Orioles. Wow, Ross says some people think it could be Wemby. That would be insane. Well, here's the thing. If it's a Wemby or if it's some sort of player that's unaffiliated with the major league team, we got all 30 of your names. We'll random it then. You going to bed? Sophia's going to bed. I'll be up in 45 minutes. Give or take. We only have one more box to open after this. It's a mixer round. If you'd like to hop in, there are 9 spots left, at least last time I checked. DeVries rookie auto, 1 of 1. And it'll be out of 99, I think, because it's a green parallel. CJ Stroud. It'll be really interesting to see who this mystery player is of. And I will redeem it literally tonight when we're done. I can't do it now because there's a code on the back and I don't want anyone to steal it. Juan Flores. It's just like those Panini points. We always got to keep those codes covered. Leo DeVries. But that'll be a nice little side story to keep an eye on for the next couple weeks here on the channel. Guillermo Williamson. Let's see what else we've got. Colson Montgomery, Jose Castro is numbered to 99. A good bit of numbered cards in this with a potential, who knows, $10,000 mystery auto. There's the Starlin Nunez. He's a great prospect. It's a shimmer for the Red Sox. And now we get into our final box. Could it be Skeen's girlfriend, Livy Dunn? Wouldn't that be crazy if they put Livy Dunn around in this? I doubt it. I think it's a player that has not yet been on an official card. I don't know who it is, but we'll find out in a couple weeks. And that'll be a package I can't wait to open up. That'll be an awesome Mystery Box Monday. Get something from Topps. Hey, Clinton, how's it going? Stay tuned. That's right. Stay tuned and see who it is. All right, we've got Jackson Merrill, rookie card to start this next one off. Jackson Holiday, Colson Montgomery, numbered to 150. I got to check my White Sox score and see if they lost again. They had some wins there recently against the A's. Framey De Leon is the next auto for the Boston Red Sox. Let's see. David says, I just finished my first Whatnot stream. 3 hours, 75 orders. Look at this. $270 in sales. David, that's your first stream. Now, you should get $150 additional added on to that as for being a first-time seller. If you use my code, I don't know. I think you used my code, didn't you? I thought I got an email saying that you did. So that is that's pretty freaking awesome right there. How were you happy with the sales? Was stuff selling? I hope you did well. Very nice. The Vintage Collection. Shout out to his Whatnot channel. There's a Jung Hoo Lee. That's a nice hit there. 1 in 24. Victor Hurtado, numbered to 150. Somewhat real cheap. What I tell people, and what I've said when I've promoted that, is try to do dollar cards. I don't want to see anybody take a bath. I've been there. I think my first live stream on Whatnot, I tried to do a $10,000 vintage sale, and it was a bloodbath. Like, it was just ridiculous. There was like Juan Marichal rookie card selling for like $15, and I think I paid like $100 for it or something like that. It was just awful. So I would say for your first streams, until you get a following and accumulate feedback, just sell dollar cards with small lots. David said, but all good. Did buyer appreciation giveaways at the end of 92 Upper Deck High Series packs. It's always nice to do appreciation giveaways for sure. The Mix is calling a Garbage Pail Kid with the actual player signing it. Wouldn't that be awesome? Ross says, from the Topps website, the mystery redemptions to capture new rookies or players who may accomplish historic feats after a product is released. And David had 0 followers at the start, so that is a really nice try, nice try and nice result. So if anyone else is considering trying it out, might be worth it. If you can get 150 extra bucks for Whatnot for free and sell a bunch of dollar singles, like literally, like don't risk selling expensive cards on there your first sale. Don't do it. Even $10 cards. Don't risk putting them on there. You can take $10 cards and try to sell them for $10, but you're probably not going to sell them. You're probably going to find people that are... Here's what happens when you're a new seller and whatnot. I'll let you know because I try to do this too. People see that you got 2, 3, 4, 5 people in there and like, okay, I got no competition. I'm going to go in there and snatch up all the stuff for super cheap. So what people are looking for is they're looking for really good deals. So if you got a $10 card, they're only going to want to pay $1 or $2 for it. So just sell them what they're willing to pay. $1, $2 cards. May make some lots. I think that's the best approach to look out for yourself and not get hurt. And then, you know, as you get used to it and get a little bit more of a following, then maybe start to break out some more expensive cards. There's Jeffrey Solano, number to 499. Does Garbage Pail Kids have parallels? I do believe that they do. Solano with one of the worst signatures, but it's another Marlins hit. So the Marlins actually get 2 autos in this round. Adam Serwinski, number to 499. Did I give away the 92 Donruss cards yet? No, I actually forgot to bring those up. I'm glad you mentioned that. Paul Skeens again. We'll be giving all of that stuff away. There's Luis Morales. And let's give away some of it right now. We'll do the giveaways between the rounds. So if you'd like to get in the mixer, which is coming up next, there's 9 spots left. If I have to take 9 spots, I'll take them. But if you want to get into this next mixer round, you can. So here's the boxes that are in play. And in the meantime, we'll start giving away some of these cards. But you got to be in the chat. So I know some of you probably have to go to bed soon. I don't want to keep you up and have you miss out on all of the giveaways. We'll do some of them now. We'll do some at the end. This is only the second and final round, so it's not like we're going to be here too much later. I do like going to bed earlier now. I don't know why, but went to bed at 10 o'clock last night. Man, was it nice to wake up nice and refreshed. But we got a Platinum Hobby Box. We've got a Big League Hobby Box. We've got a Bowman. This is the only retail box in the entire round. All the rest are hobby, but it's a big box with a lot of cards of Bowman in there. We've got a Signature Series box. We've got a Bowman's Best box, which is, what are those now? Those were always so expensive and in demand. That's actually the last one I have. Austin Gilbert just grabbed a spot. So Austin, thank you very much. We're down to now just 8 spots left. Get Austin added into this one. We've got a jumbo box of Update. Chrome Update. We've got a jumbo or a HTA Breakers Delight box in this round of Chrome Update. We've got a Signature Series box of the Active Player Edition. I'm going to run out of room here eventually. We've got a Donruss Hobby box with 3 hits in it. So I'll put that there. Did Taylor Pregman get a spot in this round? I'll check into it right now. Let me see. Let me hit the refresh button. And we've got a Chrome Black box in here as well. So all of this, there's a whole bunch of stuff. Taylor, I got your payment. You actually came in before Austin, so just for, you know, chronological purposes, I'll put you at spot number 22 and Austin at spot number 23. So we have 7 spots left in this mixer if you want to grab some spots. Bob says, I get one. You're getting one? You will get one or you got one? I didn't see it come in yet. These are the most recent ones that just came up. Austin, Taylor, Dan, and Clinton. By the way, Dom, we're still waiting for those last 2 payments so I can send you your money. I don't know if you're watching right now, but I did send a message to the person that did not send those in through YouTube chat, and they left a comment saying, "Hey, my internet cut out. How much do I owe you?" And I responded to their message, and I hope that they saw it. They have not paid yet, so we are held up by that. If you want me to, I can release all the other funds to you. I told Dom I'll get you paid right after the break, and then I realized that during the members only round we had 2 payments not come through. Bob is paid, so Bob, thank you very much. You're at spot number 24. Let's give away some of these right now. All right, so we've got an Action Stars Freddie Freeman card coming up. We're going to give that away, but you have to be in the chat. So let me just explain to you how it's going to work with this. It's pretty simple. We're going to go to random comment picker. Travis Williams just grabbed a spot. We're down to 5. Thanks, Travis. 5 spots left in this big old mixer. Let's see. Which one do I like to use the most? This one right here. So it's basically, if you left a comment in today's video, I just figured let's just give these cards away to folks that might want to get a free card or 2. You got to be here. If you win it, looks like Brooke, aka Jan and Amanda Gordon, you've got another one. I'll put you down for it. We got 4 spots left in this one. And it's, let's see here. It's making me watch an ad. I'm going to get the, what I have to do here is get the URL of the video. I got to paste the URL in. But in the meantime, I don't want you seeing all the freaking analytics page and everything, because I don't know if I'm even allowed to show it or not. So get a shareable link. And all right, here we go. So this is what we're working with. This is for the Freddie Freeman. There's that link right there. Got freaking ads all over this page. This page used to be free. It's the best one out there. Filter duplicate users. Number of winners. We can. Dane has just paid, so let me add Dane to the list. Dane, thank you very much. There's now 3 spots left in this mixer coming up next. I've never pulled a debut patch. Maybe today. Solve the sum to show I'm not a robot. 1 + 4 = 5. And now we're going to get our YouTube comments. There is 111 comments. And let's pick a winner. This is for the Freddie Freeman Orange. I'm going to hit start. You got to be in the chat to claim it. Let's see. It is going to go to Luke Salazar. Luke, please step up and let us know that you're here. Luke Salazar, D9W. We will wait and see if Luke Salazar is here, and then we'll give that away. Let me go to his page here, Luke Salazar, so I can see his actual YouTube name. Okay, I got your actual YouTube name, Luke. And I don't like to wait around, so yeah, we're going to do, Nick says 10-second timer. He's not here. I gave him 10 more seconds. In the future, we'll do 20 seconds. So make sure that you're here. Oh, Luke, this one's going by the wayside. It's out of 25, too. All right, Luke's off. Sorry, Luke. Next one. So if your name's not pulled, do not fret. You still have a shot. Here we go. Next one up. Pick another winner. Last time we had to do this 9 times. Jesus Christ is King. Are you here for your Freddie Freeman? Let's get your actual YouTube name. There it is. Okay. I know what I'm looking for now. Let's see. He's here. You've won the Freddie Freeman. Go ahead. Hey, Jesus Christ is King. Send me your information right now via email. Give me your shipping address and include a screenshot of your YouTube with your name. You know how you have this like little thing in the corner? You can like click on it and it will show you like this. Just screenshot that so I know that it's you. And give me your address. Include your name, street address, city, state, and zip. Jesus Christ is King. You got the Freddie Freeman. Congratulations. I will put your name on this one. And let's give away another one. All right, what should we do next? Let's do a Judge and Tyler Glasnow together. We'll give you both of them. So let me get back to that comment picker. So let's do another one here. This is for both of these. The Aaron Judge rookie card and Tyler Glasnow rookie card. And here we go. Pick another winner. You got to be here to win it. You get 20 seconds. Yes, indeed, Matt. He is. Christian Girl. It is a Christian theme here. I like it. Christian Girl gets this one. Let me get your actual YouTube name so I can see who I'm looking for in the chat. There we go. Christian Girl. That's who I'm looking for. All right, Christian Girl. Are you here? Are you here, Christian Girl? Where's my comment picker? There it is. Christian Girl. 20 seconds starts right now. If you're here, just go ahead and speak up and say something. Otherwise, it goes away, and we go to the next person. Aaron Judge rookie cards up for grabs. And then we'll get ripping after this one, and then we'll do the other couple at the end. Give away 2 right now. Bottom 4th, Angels beating Chicago 2-0. We're doing more, Matt. I'll do the other at the end. All right. Christian Girl's gone. Here's the next one. Pick another winner. The next winner, got to be here to win it, is Ethan Hampton. Let's see Ethan's screen name so I know who I'm looking for in the chat. It's going to be literally just Ethan Hampton. Ethan Hampton, are you here? 20 seconds starts now for your Aaron Judge rookie and Tyler Glasnow rookie. Got to be here, or it goes away once that buzzer goes off. We still have more. He's here. Ethan Hampton has one. Ethan, again, what you got to do is send me an email. Go up to the top. Send me a little screenshot of this so that I know that you're signed in on your account, not a fake. And you got it. Ethan Hampton with the Judge rookie card and Tyler Glasnow. I'll send them out to you free of charge. Congrats on the win, Ethan Hampton. And also, Jesus Christ is King. We got more to give away. But first, some people are here just to see stuff ripped open. So we still have the Freddie Freeman to give away. We still have the Christian Serda to give away as well. So that'll be coming up next. This is inaccurate. This is now lower than 7 spots left. I think it's 3. So, like I said, I'll take the rest of them. There's 3 more spots if anybody wants them. I got Taylor, Austin, Bob, Travis, Jana, and Amanda, and Dane. So, if anybody else wants to get in, you can get in right now. Last chance. If you want to get in, just say I'm sending in, and I'll pause before I randomize. Otherwise, I'll just take the other spots. So, going once for one of those last 3 open spots. Lots of stuff to rip here. Going twice. One of those last open spots. Get all these stacked up. What is it? $78.99 is the live price, Carlos? I think Steve had it there. So what I'll do then is I'll leave these 3 spots open on the randomizer. I'll just call them open. We'll go back to the randomizer and let's go ahead and do this. So I'll get 3 spots for myself here, and I'll decide if I want to keep them or sell them. Enrique Bradfield, first-round draft pick. He looks to be like a speedy leadoff hitter type. Maybe like a Kenny Lofton. Robert says he'll take one more, so hold the horses. Robert, I'm putting you down for another one. So, Robert, you can send in for that. Put a little star on that one. And now there's 2 left. Greg says, I'll take one. All right, Greg, I'll put your name on. Reserve one for you. There's 1 spot left now. I do have a case or a box of Pristine coming in. I do believe it should. I bought it off of Whatnot. It's not in yet. I don't know why I bought it last Tuesday. Hopefully it's here for tomorrow. So I got Robert and Greg that we're waiting on, and then I'll take the last spot unless anybody else wants it. Spencer, it is $78.99 for the final spot. And Robert has paid. So thank you, Robert. You're officially in. And the great Bambino, just waiting on him. And then that last spot I'll take. Pedro says, I want in. All right, so Pedro Falcon, if you can be quick about it, you can send the payment in with PayPal. It's EricJ_100. And we'll get this last one filled. I should probably type that in the chat for you. Here it is. You're probably getting a real trippy effect right now with the Mike Perez 1993 upper deck effect, as we call it in the hobby. But you got to copy and paste it right there, Pedro. That's the email address. See how it all just tunnels you down that right there. Yeah, it reminds me of 93. Mike Perez upper deck. I think at the back of the card, he's actually holding his 93 upper deck. It always blew my mind. Could never figure that one out, how they had that trickery. Russ says the Yankees play the Pirates. Yankee Stadium last 3 games. You should go if Skeen's pitches. I actually looked into going. Somebody on Whatnot had free tickets for me. I looked into it. I got my kids that weekend, and we got other plans. So we are actually going to go see Hamilton. I'm taking the whole family to go see Hamilton that weekend. My kids, once we went to Yellowstone, we did a lot of driving around Yellowstone. It's a huge park. It's like the size of Rhode Island. And so playing some Hamilton, and my daughters are super into it. So I'm like, I'm taking them. So all 6 of us are going. Luckily, they're coming to Pittsburgh, so I don't have to go to New York to see it. But they like know all the words to the songs and everything. They've been listening on their own. All right, so I'm still waiting on that last spot. Pedro, are you planning on coming through with it? Because I did have another person. I don't like to wait around, so I'm just going to leave it as open. And I'm going to have to sell it out from underneath you if that payment doesn't come through. I always like to move things along without waiting. I never want to be the one that sits here. You ever go into a whatnot break and they're just sitting there waiting for payments to come in? I hate that. I just like to just get along with it. So here we go. This is the spots randomize for the mixer. Robert is going to have the Arizona Diamondbacks. Mix says, read my comment from up above. Says, do that and hold up your own big league card. That would be interesting. Man, how would I do that though? I'd go and find the Tops, try to recreate the pose, get the Tops jersey, which I can't find. I don't know what happened to that jersey. I would have liked to have worn that to the National, and I misplaced it somehow. So copy and paste all of these. Yeah, the burning bushes out there that I took the picture in front of should be going red in October sometime soon. So here's your teams. Robert McGill will have the Arizona Diamondbacks. Chris has the Atlanta Braves. Troy has the Baltimore Orioles. Clinton Burr, sir, you've got the Boston Red Sox. The Cubs will be me, or if Pedro gets that payment around, it'll be his. Still waiting on it, but I didn't want to wait any longer. Connor Maddox has the Cincinnati Reds. Jeff has the Cleveland Guardians. Bob has Colorado. Clinton Burr has the White Sox. Jan and Amanda have the Detroit Tigers. Travis Williams with Houston. Joshua DeWalt has Kansas City. Ray has the Angels. Robert has the Dodgers. Greg Klein has Miami. Dane has the Milwaukee Brewers. Taylor has the Minnesota Twins. Yeah, Dr. Collectible, they stole my background, actually. Those are my bushes. They're literally in my yard. So I think what Tops did was Dr. Collectible's background was unsuitable. Probably had a bunch of like trademarked or whatever in the background they couldn't show, so they just took my background. That makes me feel good because it means my background was so good that they used it for somebody else instead of just putting a blank screen behind them. But it kind of makes me look like my background was faked. It's not. It's literally in my front yard. I'll have to take you out there and show it to you if there's any conspiracy theorists that don't think it's actually mine. I forget where I left off. So we got Robert with the Dodgers, Greg with Miami, Dane with Milwaukee. We've got Taylor with the Minnesota Twins, Greg with the Mets. We've got Alexis Kerr with the Yankees. Mary's got the Oakland A's. Jeff has the Philadelphia Phillies. Dan has the Pirates. Clinton has San Diego. Austin has Seattle. Jeff has San Francisco. Philip has St. Louis. Adam with Tampa Bay. Clinton with Texas. Carl Benson has Toronto, and Perceived Powers has the Washington Nationals. Hamilton's at the Benedum Center, which is a hall, a theater in Pittsburgh. So it is going to be very fun. I know you're not allowed to record there. I almost just want to record my my girls singing along to all the songs. Dan says, I'll take that spot if needed. Dan, if you want that spot, it's the Chicago Cubs. And since we had somebody say they wanted it and then just never pay, you can have it. Yes, indeed. It would be, I'll give it to you for, it's the Cubs. Who knows, you might pull a rookie debut patch. I'll give it to you for $65, Dan, if you want it. That's $13, $14 less than it was selling for, but I figure I think that's a fair price for the Cubs. So let's get into it. Where should we start? We'll start with the least expensive box. It's Bowman. I guess Big League's the least expensive, but we'll do the only retail box first. This is the only retail box in this round. All the rest are hobby boxes. But this is the best of the retail boxes you can find. It's Bowman. To get us started, we got Walker Jenkins. Steve says Michael Carlson wanted it. Michael, did you still want it with it being the Cubs? Got a spacer. Chris loves Bowman. Everybody loves Bowman. Bowman is one of the classic sets. Who doesn't love getting first Bowman cards? Yeah, I think Michael Carlson wanted it, but he says I'll pass it to Dan. So Dan, you can have it. Let's see what we've got. Junior Caminero starts this one off. I'll get it sleeved up. Walker Jenkins for the Minnesota Twins. Bowman AI. Now these retail boxes are pretty good with giving us an auto. It's not every box, but a lot do. We've got Walker Jenkins. Logan says, who do you think the top 5 players in MLB history are? There's a lot in the discussion. Babe Ruth is automatically in that list. Davidson Gutierrez right there. I've also got to put Barry Bonds in that list. I know some of you don't like to hear that, but top 5 all time, Barry Bonds, he's in there. Yolan Cespedes is numbered to 299. Ethan, sounds good. I'll get it sent out to you when I send these breaks. Team Break Tuesday usually takes me about a week turnaround. All the stuff from last Tuesday, the last few teams went out today. I don't know if I put Mickey Mantle in the top 5. I think I put Ted Williams before Mickey Mantle, to be honest with you. There's Ellie De La Cruz. Josh Gibson. I don't know if I put Josh Gibson in there. Josh Gibson with the, all the power and everything, but I don't know if I put him in there because it's tough to, he wasn't playing against the same level of competition. It's really tough. It's tough to compare. We've got Jason Dominguez right there. Next stat in this round. CMX says, I'm curious why you always put aside the yellows. That's a great question. I have a pile here, and what I do is the cards that I want to get protected in sleeves, I put them off to the side. Because I don't know if you ever watched a break where they stop and like sleeve every card. It's monotonous, and I don't like it. It just kind of slows the whole thing down. So what I do is when I'm processing the cards and taking down to the what I call the sleeving table, that's when all the sleeving, team bagging, and everything begins. It's basically just to save you time. I mean, by me not sleeving the cards, it makes the flow go a little faster. And then the worst is like when they're like struggling to sleeve a card. Wow, Steve says 200th for Soto, and he's just 25. So I got Bonds, I've got Ruth in the top 5 in no particular order right now. Ted Williams, I'm tempted to put in. I'm also thinking about Ty Cobb. I don't know if Hank Aaron gets in for me. Hank Aaron, despite 744 home runs, I don't think I have Aaron in. He's definitely one of the top players of all time, but I don't have him top 5. Let's check the rest of these out. I'm also, hey Pops, how's it going? I'm considering, this might be unpopular. It's tough to say this, but I'm considering putting Mariano Rivera in the top 5. Not as the best player of all time, but there's literally no one that has even come close to what he has done in his career. And if you look at his postseason career, it's insane. Spacer there. So I don't know, it's tough. Like if you look at like wins above replacement, there's obviously players that are going to be way higher than Mo, but maybe that's just bias. I love Mariano Rivera so much. There's Jorge Marcheco. Derek Jeter for me does not touch the top 5. He's not even top 10 all time. His fielding actually hurts him a whole bunch. Derek Jeter, despite the classic jump throw, not a very good defender in terms of like range and everything. If we're doing batters, okay, let's stick to batters. That makes it easier. I think I got to put Ted Williams in the top 5. Willie Mays I'm also considering. Let's stick to batters. We can do pitchers. There's Sandy Alcantara, number to 250. There's Jason Dominguez. It's really tough, but I think I probably go Babe Ruth number 1. Despite Barry Bonds' crazy numbers. And what makes the difference for me is just how much of a difference there was between Ruth, like number 1 in home runs each year, and then the second person was like half as much or less than half. It wasn't even close. He was just so much better. What a weird little brown stain on that spacer. Gotta love spacers. I like to reuse them all the time. But that one I don't want anything to do with. Go ahead and toss that one in the trash right now. Yeah, Willie Mays definitely, with his defense, his power, and his speed, he is... this is a good exercise. This is something that you actually have to sit down and really think about. Yeah, Ruth also was a really great pitcher. Chef says, unpopular opinion, Ruth wouldn't even have a career in the minors if he played today. Would Ruth be able to hit 100 miles an hour? I don't know. He would have been like, would he have been like the king of JUCO? What's that guy's name? Trevor Bauer's buddy? Would he have been like him? Here's the rest of these. It is stuff. Griffey Jr. is interesting. I don't think he is top 5 all time because of injury. I think he would have been. Yeah, Eric Sim, that's... Would Babe Ruth have just been another Eric Sim? There's Dylan Cruz. Griffey's close. There's Luis Guanipa numbered to 99, but I got to put Ted Williams over Griffey in that list for sure. Where do I go next? Let's do the big league box. All right, so big league box is coming up next. And we're looking for the Javis Shelling box. If we find it, we're giving it to the Oakland Athletics. P. Rose is interesting. I don't put him in the top 5 all time. He played so long. He has the most hits ever. I think Pete Rose, probably a top 20 guy for me. I actually would probably put Ty Cobb above Pete Rose, even though Rose beat Ty Cobb's record. But Ty Cobb's batting averages were insane. Yeah, there's a whole host of players you could think about. Cal Ripken Jr., that's tricky. I don't think I put Cal Ripken in the top. I don't think he makes the top 20. But definitely like top 50 to top 100 players ever, for sure. Here we go with this next one. Let's see what we've got. I think right now I'm at Bonds, Ruth. Ruth probably above Bonds. I'm probably Ruth 1, Bonds 2. That's where I'm at so far. Number 3, like I said, I like Ty Cobb. I like Willie Mays. Jason Dominguez rookie card right there. It is just, it's so tough. You got to think of the era and everything. I think I got to put Bonds number 2. And it's really tough to do that, but it's just mostly because of just how just dominant Babe Ruth was. There's Ellie De La Cruz. You can find autographs in here. They're roughly every other box. Maybe we'll get an autograph. We'll see. Yeah, we haven't even... we kind of decided not to put pictures in the conversation because that just really makes it tricky. Nick has Jerome Walton, Cedric Mullins, Austin Hendrick, Ryan O'Hearn, Wander Franco. That's a good list. Who's the biggest disappointments ever? You know, of all time. There's so many of them. So many busts. If you collected in the late 80s and early 90s, you remember. It started with, for me, it started with Greg Jeffries, Jerome Walton, Kevin Moss, Ben McDonald, Brian Taylor, Todd Zeal. Even though like some of those guys, like Greg Jeffries and Todd Zeal, had good careers. Todd Van Poppel. Yeah, but I think biggest bust ever. Bob says, is it a sentimental vote for Bonds? Not even. If you look at like career wins above replacement, Bonds is the best player in all of Major League Baseball history. He's even got a better WAR than Babe Ruth. So it's not sentimental at all. He's literally that good. Felix says, hi from Venezuela. That's pretty awesome. You just rhymed me today. We played Spanish bingo, and I took in all the money from Nicolella, who lives in Italy and just sends all this like money from around the world. And some of the kids were taking it. They were really interested in it. They were bringing out their freaking iPads and looking up the conversions. And I don't know, they're like 100 lira is worth 5 cents. I'm like, this $100 bill is 5 cents, and they're like, yeah. It's like, wow. But I guess I'm kind of glad, because it'd be weird if it was a whole bunch of money. Casey says Ruth is tops. I thought Barry Bonds was tops. We got Yohan Rojas right here. Let me look into that. Let me check it out. Philadelphia Phillies get the hit here. Let's go wins above replacement. Baseball reference. All right, so here's the list. Wins above replacement, all time. Barry Bonds number 1, 162.8. Barry Bonds number 2, 162.2. I guess different websites may calculate it slightly differently. And also, I wonder how much of Babe Ruth's WAR was contributed with his pitching. He was a really good pitcher, so he may have racked up 20 wins above replacement from his pitching stats. So we do get an autograph. Do we get an influencer card too? I don't know. It'd be awesome if we did. Those are roughly 1 per case. 5 different influencer cards out there. And we don't hit one here. We'll continue on to the Donruss box. Good old 2023 Donruss. How much do these go for, by the way? Like I said, I had some sticker shock when I looked this up. 2023 Donruss baseball hobby. I thought they were super high. 185 is what they're listed at. 175, 185, 179. So I never understood why Donruss is so freaking expensive. 2024 Donruss, same deal. It's like, I think it's Steel City. It was like $179 a box. I don't get it, because it's unlicensed and there's no active players. Let's see. Maybe this box will well be worth it. Here we go. Let's check it out. Panini, because they inflate prices, I don't. Well, here's the thing. They don't control the secondary price market at all. So we've had plenty of boxes that have come out, like 2020 update, 2023 update, and the prices just kind of tanked afterwards. You could get a jumbo box of 2021 Top Series 2 for under $100. When those came out, they were over $200. White Sox Tom says Ellie has autos in this. Well, that's probably a big part of it. Let's see what we've got. Good old Donruss. Sophia will not sort this. She will have nothing to do with me if I have her sort any more Panini. She's like, never again. With no team logos or team names. And Harmon Killebrew. 3 hits. Let's see what we've got. There's a spacer. By the way, the one kid that collects cards in my class was Jackson Holiday. He pulled another hit today. He really likes those Donruss hobby packs. He picked another one. He got a, I don't even remember who it was. He got a relic card out of Donruss. There's a nice Cade Horton and Cal Ripken numbered to 273. There's some Tampa Bay Rays prospect. He's like, what's this worth? I was like, I honestly don't know, but since it's numbered to 10, it's probably worth like at least $20. It's a thick card. There's Brendan Davis. I don't know what list I'm looking at then, Casey. We're looking at a different list. Bonds definitely hurt a little bit by his defense. There's Jason Dominguez. He was good, but not great defensively, especially later in his career. He wasn't moving around all that great. I took in some 1986 Topps packs today. Those got picked up, and the kids that picked them up didn't open them. They refused to open them. They're like, I think it's better I just keep this sealed. And I was like, you know what? That's a good choice. I wonder how many of these kids go home and show their dad, like, look, I got a pack of baseball cards from 1986. Their dad's like, what? I used to open those as a kid. Ricky Tiedemann, right there. Yeah, somebody, I don't know where I even got them from. Somebody sent them in for Mystery Box Monday a while ago, and I just put them off the side for prizes. The next hit, it's for the Boston Red Sox, Cedon Rafaela right there, which is going to be numbered to 99. So Donruss coming through in this mix around. We're also giving away those other 2 cards. They go home and tell their dads in Spanish. They're Spanish ones, so far we've only learned the alphabet and the numbers, so I don't think they can do that yet. Some of them can. I do have some native Spanish speakers in my class, but they didn't win baseball cards today. Did you see the odds for update? It's printed to the moon. I did not look at it, so I guess they're expecting Paul Skeen's Mania to make everybody and their mother buy update boxes. Ross, I do teach high school, but this year they put me in for a middle school class as well, and I'm enjoying it. I haven't taught 8th grade in 20 years, and I have 1 class of it. And look what we got here. This is a rare hit. The Naturals. Chipper Jones, I think they actually tell us to look for this card or this set on the front of the box. So that's a pretty nice hit there for the Bravos. Henry Davis. Dominguez, home run. Dominguez is finally up. It's about time. I always wonder why they didn't call him up September 1st. Carson Williams to 100. First homer of the year. That's such a dumb decision. They wanted to keep giving Verdugo more and more at-bats, despite him being awful, hitting 9th in the lineup. They should have had Dominguez up there a while ago, because he was raking at AAA. I did not understand. Hobby box 1 in 7 boxes are the odds of finding one of those Naturals cards. That's pretty sick. Good card right there. Really stupid collation here where the cards are flipped all over the place. Diego Cartaya is going to be the next hit right there. White Sox Tom says we're losing 4-0. Uh-oh. So, man, back onto those losing ways. It's going to come down to the last. It's going to basically come down to the Angels. The Angels are the big question mark. Can the Angels actually play decent and make the White Sox be the worst team ever? Because they play them 6 times in the last 2 weeks. Basically, about half their games are against the Angels. Tyler Soderstrom number to 75. And the Angels, as you know, suck pretty bad. So we'll see what happens with the Sox. Ken Griffey Jr. right there, number to 2022. 1 in 7 boxes is what? 1 in 7 boxes is the auto odds. That's terrible. Ross, you've got to be joking me. That's 1 in 7 hobby boxes. I guess I won't even pre-order any. That's trash. I would expect the price to fall with those awful odds. So here's what that means. There's 12 boxes in a case of hobby. If what he's saying is true, that means if you buy a whole case of update hobby, which is going to cost you $1,100, you may only pull 1 autograph out of the entire case, out of those 12 boxes. You may only pull 1 auto. The average will be about 1.5 autos, but there's going to be a good many cases that just give you 1 auto if those odds are true. Robert says, good luck sorting those Don Russ. I know this is going to be awful. Now, I don't know if that's true or not. That's just what Ross is saying. But we'll find out because, you know, we'll be ripping it looking for Paul Skeens. We'll do boxes of it. Maybe a few cases of it. But if on release day, people see it and it's just awful, where you can, think about it, you can spend $2,200 on 2 cases and get 2 autographs, if that's true. Now, that's not true. It's all alleged by Ross. I haven't seen the odds. I don't know, Ross, if you can share where you got those odds at, that would be awesome. There's Willie Stargell, number to 2022 on the red. Man, these Don Russ are so many cards in here. I think we got all the hits, so it's just all base cards. There's a Drew Jones number to 25. We'll get that sleeve. It's a Drew Jones auto. How about that? I thought we'd got all the hits. We'll take it. Drew Jones for the Arizona Diamondbacks, number to 25 on the rated prospect card for Robert. Very, very nice. We'll take it for sure. Another Dominguez, fresh off his first home run of the year. I don't know if Don Russ is just trying to mess with me, or what's the deal with these cards going all over the place. It's like It's actually really annoying. Russ says, I looked at the odds and estimated by adding up every single possible auto you could pull, and look what we've got here. We just pulled a 1 of 1. A Ben Kudra. What is this awful line on this? What happened? So we have a 1 of 1 there. Ben Kuderna. I've not seen his name pronounced before, but what's going on with this? Tom says, who? Ben Kuderna, I believe, is how it's pronounced. Josh DeWalt gets it. So skid mark 1 of 1 right there. It's weird. Black stripe parallel. It's literally burned into the plate. There's nothing you can't get rid of that. At least the back is clean, I guess. 1 of 1. That doesn't present very well if you're going to sell that, but it's still a 1 of 1. Weird. You would think they would have been like, let's just chalk this one up to a loss and throw this 1 of 1 away. Kevin Prada. George says, I pre-ordered Hobby and it says 1 auto. Did you get the jumbo box? The jumbo does have an auto in it. Credit card stripe is what it looked like. It's always been 1 auto or relic per box with the Hobby. I don't know, Logan, do you think we should short that or not? Definitely got to do the mystery auto from earlier. They had 1 job, says James, and they couldn't even get that. Big old freaking black stripe. All right, I'm so happy to be done with this box of Don Russ with these cards going every which way. But, hey, at least there was some decent hits in there. Coming up next, we will go into the Chrome Black box. 2021 was a good year for Chrome Black. There's a lot of Star and Hall of Fame autos in here. We've got Dalton Varsho on the top, and there's Carlos Correa, which is a purple, numbered to 150, and Luis Garcia. For a second, I was hoping that was Juan Soto. His Nationals uniform, Luis Garcia rookie auto is the hit. Disappointing hit right there. Hey, the Nationals will be happy with that because they got something there. That's Perceived Power Sports. Where do we go next? We still got the Bowman's Best box. We got the Chrome Update boxes. We'll do Platinum next. Over $200 for a box of these bad boys. Let us see what we can find in here. Lots of numbered cards. Ross says, do you see my comment? The Hawk says, you're telling me that pitch as fast as in these days? Oh, yeah, it's a well-known fact. 1 in 864 for baseball stars in Hobby. 1 in 864 packs. I don't know, Ross, if there's a lot of different autographs. So if you just take that one stat line that one odds line, you're looking at 1 in 7 boxes or whatever for maybe baseball stars. I don't know. It's confusing. It's a lot of math. You got to take all the different variations of the autographs and add them all up. How big of a difference? I would bet you that the average Major League pitcher in the 20s was throwing low to mid 80s. Walter Johnson threw the fastest by far. He threw about 95, it's estimated. When we were growing up in the 80s, the average Major League fastball was 89, 90. I mean, if you threw 95, you're Rob Dibble coming out of the bullpen, one of the nasty boys. Nolan Ryan was tops, upper 90s. Nobody else touched Nolan Ryan. Like, Nolan Ryan was a freak because he was throwing 95 to 100. Nowadays, every pitcher out of the bullpen throws 95 to 100, and a lot of them throw over 100. So you can just look at average velocity fastball charts, and it's just way up over the last 30 years. Why is that? What's changed? It's a good question. Maybe the baseball's changed. Maybe the way pitchers train has changed. But everybody throws faster now. There's always the outliers, like the Bob Gibsons, the Bob Fellers. There's CC Sabathia. J.R. Richard really got it up there. Big unit was throwing upper 90s. Brian Saberman, but most pitchers weren't. They were just like 90. Dalton Varsho number to 50. So the Rockies get the hit there. Logan says, did you see my comment? I missed it. I'm trying to follow along with everything else going on here. Let me see what it was. If that happens, you can just say it again, Logan. Do you want to short the card of the redemption? Yeah, let's do the mystery redemption for sure. There's Brandon Lau to 499. We got Alec Manoah, a double auto box, which is numbered to 25 on the orange. Adam Wainwright, number to 50. We'll be giving away the Freddie Freeman and the autograph, Christian Serra, yellow auto here shortly. Ross, I'm going to bet you, I'm going to make you a gentleman's bet and say that you're going to be, you got to be way off on the 1 and 7 boxes. I got to say that seems way ridiculous to me. I bet you it's going to be more like 1 in every 3. That's my guess. 1 in every 3. The best autos that I can remember, the best insertion rate I remember was probably about 1 in every 2 boxes or so. In actually 2023 Top Series 1, despite some people's hatred for it, every case I opened, there was like 6 autos in there out of the 12. So I bet you it's going to be more like 1 in every 3, because that just seems awful. Like, imagine paying $1,100 for a case and getting 1 freaking auto and some bum rookie auto worth $2. You know, they can't do that. You got to have some really smart mathematician look at all the odds, including all the numbered parallels. Like the baseball stars might be 1 in every 800 some packs, but then you got to look at all the parallels. The one that's numbered out of 99, 199, 299. Got to add them all up, and I think it's going to be probably more like 1 in 3. Yogi Berra numbered to 75. Retail was awful. It was the worst, Casey. It was the worst we've ever seen, and they put all the autos in hobby. Anthony Volpe numbered to 50. That's a great card right there on the rookie for the Yankees. So the Yankees get a nice rookie card right there. X-Fractor. Oscar Gonzalez. Joey Weimer, number to 499. And I guess we'll find out with update because that's coming out in a month. I don't have the exact release date yet, but typically the pre-orders go about a month before the product drops. Let's get into, you know what? Let's do Signature Series. Kyle says, there's a guy that said Update is going to save this year for Topps and be the best release this year because he feels that Chrome was an absolute train wreck this year and every other release sucked. I thought Chrome was pretty good this year. I liked Chrome. We've got, wow, look at this. A 1/1 Pete Alonso. Topps Holiday Rookie Cup card. The Mets hit big. Signature Series, so nice. It always seems to have 1/1s or just surprising pulls, and the great Bambino gets the Mets, and Greg, you're taking this one home. It is a 1/1 Pete Alonso on-card autograph from Signature Series. Congratulations on that one, man. Awesome card right there on this Team Break Tuesday. You know what? I would have had the Mets, too. I probably would have ended up passing them on if anybody wanted them, but that was the second to last spot sold. It actually was open as we started this one. So that's way to pick up that leftover team there, Greg. It really worked out. Great pull. And now we got Bowman's Best. Mike says, okay, here's what we should do, Mike. Can you find the, let's just say the 2023 update odds? Can you do that? Here's my question. What were the Baseball Stars auto insertion ratio in 2023 update? And now let's see is it 1 in a 700, 800 there too? Because I feel like with update, it was just a typical release for autos. It wasn't like crazy good. It was just average. So it was probably like 1 in every 3 boxes, I would imagine. But if it's something like 1 in every like 90 some packs, then we might have an issue. Craig says, I'll put it next to the 1 of 1 Soto that you pulled for me. That's right. That's awesome. Another 1 of 1 for Greg. Easton's heading off. All right. Easton, if you've been waiting for the giveaway, it's coming soon. Just we got a couple more boxes to open, and then we'll be getting to it. Daniel Gilarte. It's going to be for the Brew Crew. Wyatt Langford will get that sleeved up. We got Raffy Devers on the Lava Gold to 50. 1 in 607 in 2023. So it that tells me they printed a little bit more. But 2023 wasn't 1 in every 7 hobby boxes getting an auto. It was more like, I'm thinking more like 1 in 3. So I think you're probably going to see about the same. We got Nikao Puaka Grego as the next autograph. I think what you really got to look at, too, if you're really looking at like print runs, you got to look at the golds, right? If the golds are much harder to pull, then they printed more. The clear would be easy to look at. Those are 10 copies of each card, right? 100, 10 copies each. If those are harder to pull, they printed way more hobby boxes. George says the hobby box literally says 1 auto per box. So George has been in here telling us all along that there's going to be 1 auto per box. Devinson, what's up? That would be news to us, George, because that has not been the case forever. I can't even remember if they've ever even done that. Got me really curious now. Can I even see a box? No, I'm looking at it right now, George. It literally says 1 autograph or relic card. So it's the same as it's always been. You'll be more likely to pull a relic. 1 in 15 for gold in 2023 update. Okay. I feel like we got to do like all of them too. We got to do like blasters, hobby, jumbo. Yeah, we're doing the giveaways here shortly. We already did some. Because sometimes they ship those golds around too. Like they'll put them all in, or they'll like heavily put them in a certain configuration. We've seen that happen before. There's the shellacked Corbin Carroll. Gunnar Henderson rookie card right there. That's a refractor. We'll get it sleeved up. What's the best pull ever? I don't know. Maybe the Mickey Mantle out of 7 auto. That was pretty crazy. Colin Houck on the mini diamond. Henry Bolt for the Oakland A's is the autograph. Another Gunner. Got a him card right there. Francisco Alvarez. Jackson Holiday refractor. Another Jackson Holiday. We'll get that sleeved up. The Hawk says, I remember that 2023 update was terrible. It was 1 in 5 to get an auto. There's a video of you saying to avoid the hobby box. I will tell you that the jumbo boxes were amazing. Welbin Francisca for the Guardians. That's the last one. Yeah, definitely jumbo was the way to go for update. There was just so many numbered cards in the jumbo boxes. All right, let's go ahead into, speaking of update, we'll get a Chrome update. Homer says, did anyone else get an email from Topps saying their Topps Now order is delayed? My Michael Harris card won't be here until October now. I don't know. What happened? Is that just for redemption cards? Maybe they're facing a backlog. I have no idea. So we got 3 boxes to go, and then we'll be done for tonight. And we'll give away those last couple cards. Ross says the 88 Topps autos were 1 in 93 last year. And the 89 autos are 1 in 193 this year. That's a big difference. It does seem with those types of stats that they have printed a bunch more. It's good that the odds are out, though, so that people can see that before placing pricey pre-orders. Dustin May negative. We got a Graham Ashcraft. There's 3 autos in the box. There's one of them. Graham Ashcraft numbered to $4.99 for the Reds. Riley Green rookie card is in there. There's J-Rod Michael Bush on the Prism Refractor. Topps Now order is going to be late, says Lee. You know what? I ordered a whole bunch of Paul Skeens, too, and I feel like I've ordered 2 rounds of his Topps Now cards. I don't think I've received any of them. Maybe there's an issue with the printer that does Topps Now cards. Shohei Ohtani on the Refractor. Because typically they come not too long after I put the order in, maybe a week or 2, but I feel like I've had some like a month old. Alrighty. So next few packs here. Otani's at 48-48. Man, he's got to get there. He's got, what, like 12 games left or something like that? He's got to get there. I hope he does. I hope they pitch to him. Like, challenge him. I hope they're not going to pitch around him. Like, make him beat you. I know that there's pitchers out there that don't want to be the guy that gives up his 50th and is forever on the highlight reels. There's Max Castillo, number to 199, like Mike Basic, who gave up the Bonds home run, who's famous basically just for that. Downing, Al Downing. Here's the pitch by Downing for Hank Aaron's home run. There's Sean Murphy out of 150. You ever notice there's like iconic calls? They always say the pitcher's name. With Bill Mazeroski's Game 7 World Series winning home run, they said, what was it? Ditmar throws. And the thing was, it wasn't even Art Ditmar that threw the pitch. Like the pitch was screwed, or the announcer screwed up and said the wrong name. So that would make me mad. There's Gunnar. That's a great card right there. It is a Gunnar Henderson purple, which is numbered to 250. Mike Perry says, did you ever figure out about those chrome cards with the footprint markings? Was that a special card? Yeah, we did get a few of those. I don't know. I never figured it out, but yeah, it was definitely like looked like shoe prints on those cards. Eric Shaw gave up the tie-breaking hit to Pete Rose. That was the name that we always screwed up as kids. We always called him Eric Shaw. But of course, as we later found out, is Eric Shaw. Just like Nate Lowe, Nate Lau. Russ says, I figured out there's double the amount of packs in Hobby than in Jumbo, but the odds for Hobby are 8 to 10 times worse than Jumbo for each possible hit. So I guess Jumbo's the way to go. I just will order a lot of Jumbo boxes for the breaks. And I'll still order some Hobby packs because I like to put Hobby packs in. Like the Patreon packages get Hobby packs, so we'll still give folks a shot at those and getting the Paul Skeens. But I will probably focus mainly on Jumbos. Brad says, Kutch, yeah, Kutch 20 home runs again. I think the Kutch is going to get a statue outside of PNC Park. I think he should. We haven't had a statue of any player in Pirates since Willie Stargell. So Stargell last played for the Pirates like 1982. So that's been over 42 years that any player has been immortalized with their own statue. And I think that maybe Kutch might be the next one to get one. He's not, he's at best a borderline Hall of Famer. I don't think he's going to be a Hall of Famer unless he plays until like his early 40s and can get some more like counting stats up there. So not a Hall of Famer for me, but you can be a very good player and like an all-around icon and still not be a Hall of Famer. I think Bonds' issue, he just didn't play long enough with the Buccos. I think if Bonds would have been a lifer, yeah, he would have gotten a statue. If you think of the statues in PNC Park, we've got Roberto Clemente, center field gate, lifetime Pirate player, Hall of Famer. Willie Stargell, left field gate, lifetime Pirate. Bill Mazeroski, right field gate, lifetime Pirate, Hall of Famer. Those are Honus Wagner, home plate gate, lifetime Hall of Famer. So those are our 4 big statues. There's also a Ralph Kiner statue in the ballpark, but it's kind of weird. It's just of his hands. It's literally just his hands and him holding a bat. I never really got that statue. I didn't like it. I feel like if you're going to do it, you might as well do the whole thing. Maybe because Kiner didn't play his entire career with the Buccos. But man, Ralph Kiner, when he played with the Pirates, he was fantastic. He led the league in home runs. He's a Hall of Famer, as you know. Literally, I'm looking at stats now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The first 7 years of his career, he led the league in home runs every single year. And then as famously Branch Rickey, who was the Pirates GM at the time, said, Mr. Kiner, because Ralph Kiner wanted more money. He said, I can finish last place with you or without you. Something to that effect. And Ralph Kiner would eventually leave the Pirates and go to the Cubs and just not be quite the same. And he actually retired at age 32. Looking at this. He basically played 23 to 32, and that was it. 369 home runs. I actually don't even know why Ralph Kiner retired so abruptly. 1955 was his last season. Let's check out the Breakers Delight box. I'm going to have to do a little Kiner research now. What do we got here? We've got a Gunnar Henderson. Now, that's a good start. Gunnar Henderson and a Let's Go Jose Altuve. That's a tough pull. So the Gunnar out of 199. The Let's Go are extremely hard pulls. So the Orioles, Troy gets the Gunnar. The Let's Go is going to go to the Houston Astros, and it's going to Travis Williams. I think this is actually only the second time I've pulled one of these cards. Rare insert, James Caprillion is a purple, which is numbered to 250. We've got our autos coming up, 2 autos per box. A Kevin Kelly, which is numbered to 250. Lennon Sosa, the White Sox, is numbered as well. Check that. Kevin Kelly's to 150. Lennon Sosa's to 250. And then we got some refractors at the back end there. One more box, then we do our giveaway, and then I go to bed. Here we go. So it's the Signature Series box. Chris says, I can't wait to get back into the breaks. Can't wait to have you back, man. David Justice. It's another 1 of 1. David Justice. So a David Justice, that is a 1994 Stadium Club. Check that. I lied. 1 of 3. The light was messing with me. But it's still a nice low pull. I saw the 1, and I just saw it like that, and it just looked like a 1 of 1. Maybe my vision is going. But Chris Kamasi gets that one. So congratulations, Chris. You got the on-card auto right there. Not too shabby. And now we've got to give away the Freddie Freeman and the Christian Cerda to you guys. So if you've been sticking with us, you've known that if you watched our video earlier today, I took all the best cards out of the box, and we're going to give them away to you right now. So the Christian Cerda, should I do that one first? Christian Cerda Bowman Auto out of 75. It's listed on eBay for $45, $35, $45. So it's roughly about a $35 card or so. And the Freddie Freeman's probably a $30 or $40 card as well. So nice couple cards there from the awesome box. I still have the comments loaded from earlier. So you have to be here to win it. Let's go ahead and do the Christian Cerda first. So if you will bear with me, I'm going to choose the winner right now. See where it says pick another winner? Here we go. The winner is going to be of the Christian Cerda first Bowman Auto. If they're here, they win it. It's Roger. Roger, let us know you're here right now. Roger says yay first. So let me check his actual name. His real name is Hattie Jack. So Hattie Jack, we're looking for Hattie Jack right now, and you got 20 seconds. Makes me worried that you might not be here, Hattie, because I've never seen you comment on any of our live streams before. I think you might just be one of the people that like to compete to get the first comment. So looking for Hattie Jack, a.k.a. Roger. Ghostface with the members-only super chat. 25 months. Thanks, man. We'll see if you win something. Ghostface always comments on our videos. You gotta be here, and you have to have left a comment in today's video. If you watched today's video, I'd say it in there. But if you didn't watch it yet, it might be too late. Here we go with the next one. Oh, I just saw Homer the Braves. You came up. So we got Chris with the next one. Chris, 20 seconds starts now. Your YouTube name is Chris Lentini. That's what we're looking for. So, Chris, go ahead and let us know you're here so that you can claim it. 20 seconds have started. I got the timer going. If you're not here in 20 seconds, expires, we just move on to the next person because it's late and I want to give these cards away and then get to bed. So, Chris, you got a couple seconds left. Chris is gone. All right, next up. Next winner. It's going to be Rippity Doodah. Rippity Doodah, are you here? Rippity Doodah is literally the name we're looking for. 20 seconds starts right now. S. Williams was close. Rippity Doodah. Ghostface says, for some reason, the super chat won't let me comment. That's strange. Well, I appreciate it. You can let us know what you were going to say. I think you were just going to say hello to everybody. I saw you say, hey, Jabs. Hey, everyone. All right, next one up. It's never channel members that get picked, says Ross. Well, sometimes. I saw your name just scrolling by, Ross. It's C-Mac. C-Mac Pride. That's what we're looking for. C-Mac Pride. 20 seconds starts. I think when we did this last week, it literally took 9 times. C-Mac is here or was. C-Mac, say you're here. Let us know you're here. There he is. We got a winner. C-Mac Pride. Again, what you got to do is, it's really simple. Go and take a screenshot of this area that says your name, so I know it's you, and then send me an email with your shipping address, and I'll send you that card free of charge. When I ship all these breaks out, I'm literally just going to put your card in with the breaks, and you've got a Christian Serta with your name on it coming your way. Congrats to C-Mac. And now we've got the Freddie Freeman numbered to 50. 2022. Here we go. Let's go ahead and bring this back in. Last card of the night to give away. Here we go. Got to be here to win it. It is going to go to Whammy. Whammy cards. They were in here last night. They're literally just named Whammy. Are you here? 20 seconds starts right now. Looking for the name Whammy. Some people, that he's got it. He is here. Whammy, congratulations. You have it. I know I have your address from Whatnot, but I'm going to need it again. So send me that email, and I will send this to you when I ship these cards. So some freebies being given away. Thanks, everybody, for being here tonight. I really appreciate. 92 Don Russ. Oh, yeah, let's do that. 92 Don Russ. I forgot to bring this up, Chris, so I forgot about it. 92 Don Russ. All of the star cards and inserts are going to go to user DW2MGF56412. Who is that in all reality? They're actually Bob Dorsch. Bob Dorsch with the little anonymous bunch of names there. Congratulations, Bob. Your cover's blown. Bob, I know you're here. Go ahead and claim it, unless you went to bed. I know I saw him earlier. 20 seconds for Bob. Just let us know that you're here, and you've got it. Oh, man, I hope Bob didn't sign off. Is he still here? Oh, no, he went to bed. I guess if you don't pick a name, Bob, hurry up and say something. John says, you can call me Bob. Bob Dorsch went to bed. He saw that was the last one. Yeah, I noticed that the chat fell by like 10 viewers. I'm like, all right, everybody, see you later. So we got to do another one. Pick another winner. Let's start it. It's going to be T. Hasteney. Their actual real name is that Thasnai. All right, we're looking for you in the chat. You've got about 15 seconds left. 92 Don Russ, all the stars and inserts and Hall of Famers. We picked them all out. You got to claim it, though, by letting us know you're here. And your time has expired. Thanks for trying. Here we go with another. It's going to be Wyatt Reynolds. Wyatt Reynolds. Let's see if that's your actual name that displays on YouTube. It is. We're looking for Wyatt. You have 20 seconds starting now to say I'm here and claim it so I can put your name on it. Fantasy King, that's not you. In fact, that's a good way to get timed out so that if you do win, you won't be able to say anything because this is the name we're looking for. So, all right. So next winner, pick another winner. We've got Brody Redburn. Brody Redburn, your username we're looking for is literally your name, Brody Redburn. 20 seconds, starts right now. Brody Redburn. Just say that you're here so we can give you the cards. And we know we're looking for your full name, Brody Redburn, as your user ID. And you're gone. Unfortunately, here's the next one. It's going to be DD Boda, and the username that we're looking for is David Boda. 15, I know, really. 20 seconds starts now, David. I might just have to give this to Bob Dorst, the first winner. I know I have his address. David Boda, come on. He's here. We got a winner. David, thank you very much. Send me your address. The 92 Don Russ is yours. So now we can all head to bed. David Boda, send me an email with your address in there. I don't know if you have it or not. If you've been around the channel for long enough, you might know what it is from the auctions and whatnot. But if you do need it, I'll put it in the chat for you real quick. And then I got to head to bed because 5:30 comes real quick in the morning. So thank you, everybody, for being here. I hope that you guys all have a fantastic rest of your evening. I don't know if there's a new release tomorrow. We'll see. I've got to see what we're doing tomorrow. I'm not exactly sure yet. Wednesday. I know we're doing Whatnot tomorrow. Logan says, did you get a box for the Chrome Monster? I haven't shipped it yet, Logan. It is on the sleeping table, and I'll get it shipped out to you. I'll actually, like I said before, you'll get a little shipping notification from pirateship.com when I ship it. So that's all we have for you tonight, and I will see all of you tomorrow. Good night, everybody.